Module Overview. This module dives deep into the intricate art of texture rendering and surface detailing in sketching. Texture is more than visual aesthetics. It's about simulating tactile sensation through pencil strokes. Mastery of texture gives life, realism, and dimensionality to your drawings, allowing viewers to feel the difference between rough bark, soft fabric, reflective glass, or weathered skin, all through visual cues alone. What is texture in art? Texture is the visual or tactile quality of a surface. In drawing, texture is implied, since the surface of the paper remains physically flat. The illusion of texture comes from careful rendering of light, shadow, patterns, and irregularities. Types of texture. Actual texture. The real physical feel of a surface, mostly in sculpture or mixed media. Implied texture. The illusion of texture through shading, lines, and patterns in 2D artworks. The psychology and function of texture in sketching. Communicates material identity, e.g., metal versus leather. Enhances emotional impact, e.g., gritty stone versus smooth silk. Adds depth, realism, and spatial contrast. Helps establish atmosphere and mood. Understanding surface materials and their characteristics. Here we analyze how different materials behave under light and touch. 1. Surface Type 2. Characteristics. 3. Texture cues. Wood grainy, fibrous irregular lines, soft highlights. Metal. Smooth, reflective sharp contrast, bright highlights. Fabric soft, woven contour wrinkles, shading folds. Glass transparent, glossy reflections, refraction, highlights. Stone coarse, hard granular patterns, inconsistent shadowing skin. Soft, porous subtle pores, curves, soft transitions. Rendering techniques for texture simulation. 1. Hatching and cross-hatching use linear strokes to build tone and create surface grain. Dense lines, mom's darker value, sparse lines, mom highlights. Cross-hatching adds complexity. 2. Stippling dots to build up value in texture, ideal for leather, stone, or organic skin surfaces. 3. Scumbling controlled scribbles that simulate irregular textures. Excellent for hair, fur, or moss. 4. Sgraffito effect. Lightly erase layers to reveal paper or previous strokes for highlights. 5. Burnishing, blending. Use blending stumps or tissue to smooth surfaces, good for skin, fabric, and soft objects. 6. Subtractive rendering. Begin with a dark tone and use erasers to pull out lighter areas, e.g., reflection on glass. Texture in light and shadow. Understanding how textures respond to light source direction and intensity is vital. Rough textures scatter light, soft shadows, less reflection. Smooth surfaces reflect light sharply, defined highlights and shadows. Layered surfaces cast micro shadows, giving depth. Environmental and contextual textures. Texture must adapt to the environment or scene context. Indoor scenes may involve fabrics, walls, or tiles. Outdoor scenes feature earth, foliage, rocks, weather effects. Urban scenes blend metal, concrete, glass, asphalt, and reflections. Environmental storytelling requires you to vary and combine textures harmoniously. Texture hierarchy and focal control. Not all parts of a drawing should be equally textured. Over-texturing can overwhelm the eye. Use sharp detailing at focal points and looser strokes in the periphery to guide viewer focus. Advanced practice. Layering textures. Combining textures in a single object, e.g., a leather boot with metal laces. Juxtaposing contrasting textures to create visual tension, e.g., a soft kitten on a rough tree trunk. Detail layering light base render, intermediate tones, then final details, hair, pores, reflections. Professional applications and styles. Architectural sketching, brick, wood, concrete textures. Product illustration, glossy metal, plastics, leather fashion illustration, satin, denim, tulle, fine art portraiture, realistic skin, hair, and cloth. Fantasy art, reptilian skin, mythical fur, mystical substances.